Hello ladies and gents, this is my first weekly sub replay from my new replay site I've got set up for me. We are featuring Chex92 in the AMX CDA 105 Premium French Tier 8 Tank Destroyer. A couple of quick stats about it. It's got a top speed of 55 km an hour, traverse speed of 28 degrees a second, it fires 8 PCR as standard, heat and HE. It's got 260 pen, which costs about 1,020 silver on the APCR, and 310 pen, which costs 4,800 silver for the heat. There's an average damage of 390 and standard config. It's got a 2-second A time, 2,340 damage per minute, and a reload of 14.25 seconds as stock. But with it fully pumped out with BIA, vents, rammers and stuff, you can get about 9.1 seconds. Now what you can see here is he is pushed across the sea line to set up an ambush. He's got himself some biners on to see what he can spot as well. But one thing that is worth noting straight away is he used those bushes really effectively. He got the spots, and as he was pulling back, so the bush went, well, you couldn't see through the bush, he managed to get the shots in and put some good shots in on the AMX 451, and he put a few into the pilot as well, which is now dead. So he's now patrolling around this ridgeline, conscious of the RU that doesn't want to spot him, seeing if he can get into a position to shoot the tanks that are sat at H6, which is like a standard hitting position, but he can't quite do it. So he's moving in again, still conscious not to get spotted by the RU, to see if he can get a shot on that grill, but there is nothing just yet. So he just pushes a little bit forward, trying not to get spotted. Now he's got his binos, but obviously they're not going to activate while he's moving. Realises he can't get a shot, so he is relocating back along the sea line again. Now that RU is dead, so that is helpful for what he's doing. The team are 2-1 up. There's a Lorraine 40T just sat round the corner, which could cause him a bit of issue because he's only got, like I say, 1,000 hit points, and the Lorraine could potentially clip him, which we don't want to happen. So he's using the dead ground to try and get around to see if he can get shots on the Lorraine. He's also spotted an Emil 1. Now he's got good use of this rock here. See, the Lorraine has put one shot into the rock, fires again, and puts another one into the rock. So he pulls back, puts an aim in to try and hit the top of his turret, and that shot just went a little bit low. But did you notice as soon as he fired, he came out of the sniper view? But he's going to finish this Lorraine off here now. 55 damage done. That's it. They're now 4 all. Not a bad result. 1,600 damage done so far. As you can see, there's an awful lot of pinging going on by the GW Tiger P, because the TDs haven't really moved from D4, D5, but there were a lot of tanks down the H23 area. Now that Emil has spotted him yet again, so he's just patrolling back to see if he can get some shots on to try and get out the way of that Emil, because also the AMX M451 Tier 9 Heavy is still up there with the STRV S1 and didn't really want to hit that. The low has been spotted. Now this low will be a bit of a bugger later on in the game, but we'll see how we get on with that. He just bear in mind what happens with him. So he's patrolling back, because again, with the speed of this thing, you can move around and get into positions, take your shots and move away quite easily. So he's looking at this M103, and there's an E5 as well. Now the M103 can do some damage to him, however he's not looking at him, he's just killed the arty. He waits, takes a shot, nice one for 369, and immediately moves away knowing that he's been spotted. Tries to get into arty cover, because the last thing you want to get hit with is arty in this, because it will make a bit of a mess of you. As a look for the griller, pops back up onto the ridgeline, sits still, waits for his binos to reactivate, and there's that lure. He's looking around to see if he can get a shot on him, realises he can't. The grill is sat there in the open, 392 damage. Excellent. There's an S1 sat there. Now he is in siege mode, so he's not going to be moving around quickly. Puts a blind shot in. We'll find out later on if that hit or not. Now he still can't hit the turret of that lurver. You can see his aiming reticle is red, so he's not going to pen it, so he leaves it. Comes out of sniper view and sees the griller has moved across and the AMX-41 has fallen back. However, they are 6-10 down. The STRV is still sat up in the far corner. There's a T-34 camping with the UDES and the 183, so pretty much surrounded. Interesting. So the best thing to do is to avoid Arty, is to go into these ridge lines here and see what we can do. He's found the Lorraine, looks at him and finishes him off for 212 damage. The S1 has moved on round, but he's under his ridge line here and he's using this bush, takes the shot, and because he fired with a bush in its way, so it wasn't transparent or translucent, he got the shot off and wasn't spotted. Nice 418 damage into the WZ111FT. Aims it again, waits for the shot, looks for the easy pen. Oh, but somebody killed him before he did. Not to worry, it's okay. So the Emil has come round and the S1 is there, but the AMX is pushing up, but he's put his side onto him, finishes him off nicely. Instead of reversing, backing up, he's moving backwards and forwards. See if he can get shots on this Emil or the STRV, but he's just taking a big whack. However, that lurver has moved all the way across and sat behind him now, so he's going to have to push under the ridge line, keeping low to avoid the Emil, and also trying to keep out of the way of that S1. Now he's been spotted from that S1. How's he going to deal with that? Move backwards, see if he can get the shot. The S1's pushing on towards him and he's looking around. The Emil's hit him, but he's firing HE, so that is more of an issue. Looking for the shot, finishes him off. 357, thank you very much. He's up to 3,940 shown. The S1 is in siege mode, but he's gone blind and he was moving up and he was able to finish him off as well. So he's up to 5 kills, which is, well, and still only showing 3,940 because obviously he killed that S1 when he was out of view, so it's not shown how much he's killed. That load that has moved up looks to have disconnected. If you look where his gun is now, there he's side on, not doing anything. Puts a shot in, 376. Who doesn't love free damage? He's spotted, but the Arty cannot hit him from there. The Gorilla's killed the T-34 and he puts a shot in into the lurver. Thank you very much. Keep it going. Might as well sit here and farm that damage. Bing! 454, good roll there, and it tracks him. The 183 is still full health, and the UDES is still full health, so there's still a lot of hit points on his team. He's only got 19 left, so I think, if I'm right, he has taken the full hit point damage on that lurver, but again, he was disconnected. But never mind, it's gone. We're now 13-12 up, so that game has been turned all the way round. He's got 6 kills, 5,590 showing, but we know of 2 blind shots that he has put in. There's the Arty shot, so we've got around 35 odd seconds before the GW can put another shot in, but we've still got a very mobile Grill 15 Tier 10 tank destroyer somewhere, last spotted at G7, so he's going to move around, use his dead ground, and if the 183 is going to go down the 8 line, he thinks to himself, well, I am going to go across the middle. I've got the speed to move around. The Grill has now been spotted by the 183, but he's on 1400 health. That isn't good. They've got very similar reload times, but the alpha of the Grill 15 is pretty much double of what the CDA can do. So he needs to keep moving to get out of the way of the Grill, and also that Arty. He's only got 165 hit points left because he's taken a few shots from the Emil and also that lurver. But he tries a snapshot on the Grill here and misses, but for some reason he wasn't spotted, but he moved into that rock so that the Grill couldn't pop over or the Arty couldn't shoot him at that time. Looks like the UDES is hitting the Grill from where he's seen, or he spotted the GWE 100, puts a great hit in for 456, takes him down to 94, which is good. The Grill 15 is now coming over the top to him, knows he can finish him off, So he looks for the shot, went for the tracking shot is what he told me. He bounces 750, but unfortunately the grill rams him to death. However, the UDES is still got plenty of health. The 183 is still able to kill the grill 15. Looks like the UDES is going to finish off the RT. That's him done. Yep, because the 183 is on 93 and he finishes off the grill 15. A really good game there. Let's have a look at the stats. So, what can we see? It was obviously an ace tanker there by Chex. Great job. 20,930 win 8. He got a top gun, he got a high caliber, he hit 21 of his shots. That's epic. So the actual damage seemed to have been done was 7,208. That's an awful lot of damage for a tier 8 tank destroyer. He fired 24 shots in total, and of the 21 that he hit, he penned 21. That is good use of his gun. Really good use of his gun. He travelled around, like I say, with it being a mobile vehicle, he travelled a distance of 3.66 kilometres. He got 3,231 AXP, but the final screen shows, because there must have been some bonuses on with it being the Christmas and everything, 249,066 silver, 4,288 experience, plus 3 bonds. So that was a really good game there by Chex. Well played. So that is my first weekly replay. Look out for some more, guys, and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye.